What's up? I'm Whit, and today unboxing a fairly new brand on AliExpress, Timetoken. This is the Luminous carbon fiber case watch, so pretty interesting one. Let's check it out. Lost the lid. Man, that took a little bit of work. All right, here we go. Flip to reveal. Ooh, that looks good. Man, nice slim case too. Yeah, I'm liking that. This looks even better in person than it did in the pictures. I mean, I really was fond of the case shape, and then these the strap, how it's kind of nudged right up against the lugs here. So it's not really a hidden lug there, you know, where the strap goes, but it almost looks like it from a distance, right? But yeah, that's a good looking dial. Their logo at the 12 spot looks pretty close to a Porsche logo, right? But man, Timetoken written at the top, and then just automatic and 10 bar at the bottom in print. We got a little bit of some white print on the Riot, and then like a diamond motif for the indices. This is pretty sharp, nice and clean. All right, let me walk you all around the watch and give you the specs and details as I know them, so you can figure out what this thing is all about. Man, I like that second, or the minute hand. Nice long sweep. That's cool. And again, this is a Luminescence carbon fiber case. So I'll obviously have a loom shot for you a little later here, but first we'll do the specs, the measurements, a wrist shot, and then we'll dive into that loom. And of course, if you want to jump ahead, feel free. I've got chapters in all my videos so you can jump around easily. So we've got a forged carbon case, and again, nice slim profile. You see the bottom of the case back kind of protrudes a little bit underneath that, but then a nice slim mid case there, and then a little bit of a bezel, fixed bezel sitting on top. That is just one piece of carbon though between the bezel and the mid case. You can see the designs there that continue through. And of course your watch is going to be very unique because you know, these don't turn out the same way twice, so all the little swirls and that kind of thing is going to be unique to your watch. So I think that's pretty fun. And we've got a sapphire crystal, mineral crystal on the back. Oh, looky here. Clean. And if you didn't catch it, that was a push-pull crown. This is a screw-down caseback. You've got 100 meters of water resistance. And while we're looking at it, this is the Miyota 8215 automatic movement. Beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour. Has 21 joules, about a 42-hour power reserve. And this one does have hacking, as you can see. Stop seconds device. And it has automatic and hand winding and that quick set date. It's got a stated accuracy of about -20 to +40 seconds per day. And not a comprehensive, but just a quick glance at it on my time grapher in just one position, dial up, and after just one pass through on the time grapher, you can see the rates coming in at +3 seconds per day, but look, it was swinging everywhere, +20, +1. Amplitude of 297 degrees, a little bit of a beat air at 0.4 milliseconds. All right, let's measure it up. They list this as a 40 millimeter diameter dial, and I'm actually getting just about 41. 48 millimeters lug to lug length, 20 millimeter lug width for your straps, and an overall thickness of just 12.4 millimeters. It actually looks a little slimmer than that though, right? And the watch weighs 73 grams on the supplied strap. So this is an FKM strap. It's got a nice kind of basket weave pattern there, and it's smooth on the backside. It's got a real good, you know, dense feel, as most FKM does. So it feels very, you know, sturdy. It's not super stretchy like silicone, but it does have a little bit of give to it. And then you've got two floating keepers. They can be fixed into place by those nubs you see on the side there, if you want to take one off or use both of them, etc. And then you've just got some brushed hardware. And quick release spring bars is always a plus. All right, I'll try it on now and then get you the lume shot after that. But first, today I'm wearing the Vario Empire tachymeter chronograph. This is a kind of a I guess a version 2 you'd call it. Their other version didn't have the tachymeter scale, and this does. But man, look at that dial, huh? That guilloche pattern is just beautiful. Wow, I like this a lot more than I thought I would. I think a lot of it is from this case shape. It's just got that classic kind of Citizen or PRX, case shape going for it, but yet it's done in forged carbon fiber. And man, the size is perfect for me. I know that's right. I've got an 8-inch wrist, and I'm wearing it really loose right now on the second from the last hole. I think I would probably, on a cooler temperature day, would go to that third hole. But this is like nice and loose. You can see. But yeah, that looks really sharp. I mean, this is what we love to see in a budget watch, right? Something that's got the looks, but doesn't ding us on the pocketbook too much. Let's check out this lume now. All right, well, for a watch that's kind of selling itself as the novelty feature of being a luminescence case, it's not super bright. I think it's more for like fun, like just to see that design. But you can see it almost kind of hinders the luminescence on the indices and the handset. And, I'll shine my UV light on it directly while I'm rolling so you can see some of the patterns and that kind of thing. And we can see that it's got luminescence on the handset and the indices, but that handset seemed pretty dark to me. I guess some of it is just, see, look how quick it fades. So the handset's not that great. It looks like the indices kind of have a little more staying power than the handset. And then I think some of it is that, with that case and, the dial underneath, which is, still part of that forged carbon, it just creates a little busyness back there to where you can't really see the luminescence as well. That's better there. I see there's, 2 different colors, but yeah, so kind of fun, but not like, any kind of a lume torch party going on here, right? So you can see some of those patterns that are on the carbon fiber that in the daytime you didn't realize that those would be, luminous. But here it is, with a little bit of a UV charge, you can get a nice little glow to that carbon fiber case. I don't know, put the gimmick to the side a little bit. I kind of like the daytime view a little better. So this is the D3 with the carbon case. They've got a D1, which just has a luminous carbon dial. And then there's a D2, which has like a white and gray appearance. That one's really sharp looking too, but I think those other 2 may be sold out. These are available during the sale for about $142 US. And that's with the Miyota 8215, or it's about $115 with a DG 2813. Man, this strap is just a perfect pairing for this watch too. What do you think of this one? The Timetoken D3 forged carbon fiber case and dial. Leave your comment down below. And if you're hanging around on YouTube a little longer, maybe check out a couple of these videos. I'll see you over there. I'm Whit with so many watches, so little time and money.